You wake up exhausted. Again. You slept 8 hours, maybe more, but you feel like you've been running a marathon in your sleep. Your body is heavy. Your mind is foggy. There's a strange, indefinable sense of depletion, like something essential has been drained from you overnight. You reach for your phone, notifications, messages, demands, the digital world pulling at you before you've even opened your eyes. You drag yourself through the morning. Coffee helps, but only temporarily. By noon, you're crashing. By evening, you're wired but exhausted. That strange combination of fatigue and restlessness that makes no biological sense. You tell yourself it's stress, or maybe your diet, or lack of exercise, or too much screen time. But deep down, you sense something else is going on, something you can't quite name. You feel drained, not just tired, drained, like something or someone is pulling energy out of you and you can't figure out where it's going. Sound familiar? You're not imagining it. And it's not just in your head, you are being energetically siphoned. And in our hyper-connected 2026 environment, it's happening on a scale humanity has never experienced before. Welcome to Quantum Incarnate, the channel where we decode the hidden mechanics of reality, consciousness, and the energetic forces shaping your experience in ways you never imagined. I'm here to guide you through the intersection of quantum physics, bioenergetics, and the invisible architecture that's either draining your vitality or amplifying it. If you're new here, welcome to the community of sovereign beings reclaiming their power. And if you've been on this journey with us, thank you for showing up. This video is going to be one of our most critical explorations yet. Before we dive into the quantum science of energetic leeches and how to cut the bonds that are draining you, do me a favor. If this content shifts something in how you understand your energy and your reality, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps us reach more people who are ready to reclaim their vitality. And turn on notifications so you don't miss the advanced protocols we'll be sharing in upcoming videos. All right, let's talk about what's really draining you. Here's what most people don't understand. Fatigue is not just physical, it's energetic. Yes, poor sleep, bad diet, and lack of movement contribute, but they don't explain the soul-deep exhaustion that afflicts millions of people in 2026. People who are doing everything right and still feel like they're being bled dry. The reason? Energetic leeches, not metaphorical leeches, not just toxic people. I'm talking about actual, measurable, quantum-level energetic attachments that form between your biofield and external sources, people, systems, technologies, environments that are siphoning your vitality in real time. And until you understand how these attachments form, how they function, and how to sever them at the quantum level, you'll stay trapped in a cycle of depletion no amount of self-care can fix. Welcome to the science of breaking energetic leeches. Let's begin. The invisible architecture of energy siphoning. Let's start with what's actually happening when you feel drained. Most people think energy is just a metaphor. I have high energy today. That person has low energy. This place has bad energy. But energy is not metaphorical. It's literal, measurable, physical. Bio-Photonic leakage, the science of light loss. Your body is not just made of solid matter. At the quantum level, you are a field of electromagnetic radiation. Your cells emit light, literally. These emissions are called biophotons, and they're produced by every living cell in your body. This biophotonic field is not random, it's coherent. When you're healthy, vital, and energetically sovereign, your biophotonic emissions are organized, strong, and stable. You're radiating light in a coherent pattern. But when you're depleted, when you're being drained, your biophotonic field becomes fragmented. The light leaks out, the coherence breaks down. And you experience this as chronic fatigue that no amount of sleep can fix, cognitive fog where your mind feels sluggish and unclear, emotional numbness or hypersensitivity, physical heaviness like you're moving through molasses, a sense of being not quite here or dissociated. In 2026, we're living in the most biophotonically disruptive environment in human history. Why? Because we're surrounded by electromagnetic interference on an unprecedented scale. Every Wi-Fi router, every cell tower, every smartphone, Every smart device, they're all emitting electromagnetic frequencies that create noise in your biofield. But it's not just the technology, it's the hyperconnectivity. You're plugged into a global network 24/7. Your attention is fragmented across dozens of apps, platforms, conversations, and streams of information. You're energetically entangled with hundreds, maybe thousands of people through digital connections. And here's what most people don't realize. Every digital connection is also an energetic connection. When you text someone, you're not just exchanging information. You're creating an electromagnetic tether between your biofield and theirs. When you scroll social media, you're not just consuming content. You're entangling with the emotional fields of everyone whose posts you engage with. When you check your email compulsively, you're not just staying on top of work. You're allowing external demands to penetrate your biofield and drain your coherence. This is Bio-Photonic leakage, and it's depleting you at a quantum level. Electromagnetic tethers, the neural network, Hijack. Let's get more specific about the mechanism. When you form a relationship with someone, romantic, professional, familial, or even casual, you don't just interact on a social level. You form an energetic bond. In quantum terms, you become entangled. Your electromagnetic fields overlap and interact. And in that interaction, information and energy are exchanged. When the exchange is balanced, when both parties are giving and receiving coherently, the connection is nourishing. You feel energized by the interaction. But when the exchange is imbalanced, when one person is taking more than they're giving, an electromagnetic tether forms. This tether is not metaphorical, it's a measurable phenomenon. Studies using biofield imaging technology have shown that when people are in relationship, their electromagnetic fields literally extend toward each other and interlock. And when one person is in a state of depletion or neediness, their field becomes parasitic. It pulls energy from the other person's field to stabilize itself. This happens unconsciously. The person draining you isn't necessarily doing it on purpose. They're operating from their own state of depletion, and their nervous system is unconsciously seeking energy from external sources. But whether it's intentional or not, the result is the same. Your neural network is being hijacked. Your biophotonic field is being siphoned. Your vitality is leaking out through these electromagnetic tethers. And the more tethers you have, the more depleted you become. The parasitic anchors, where your energy is going. So where is your energy going? Who or what is draining you? The most common parasitic anchors are 1. Energetic vampires, people. You know who they are? The friend who only calls when they need something. The coworker who constantly complains and never takes action. The family member who pulls you into their drama. The romantic partner who demands constant reassurance but never reciprocates. These people aren't evil. They're depleted, and they've unconsciously learned to stabilize themselves by draining others. 2. Digital platforms. Technology. Social media is designed to be addictive, and addiction is an energetic drain. Every time you scroll, you're giving your attention, your life force, to the platform. And the platform is designed to pull you back, again and again, creating a parasitic loop. The same applies to news sites, streaming services, and any technology designed to capture and hold your attention. 3. Obligations and expectations, systems. The job that drains you. The societal expectations you're trying to meet. The identity you're performing to please others. These aren't just psychological burdens, they're energetic anchors pulling vitality out of you. 4. Environments, spaces. Certain physical locations carry energetic residue from past events or from the people who inhabit them. If you walk into a space and immediately feel heavy or drained, that's not your imagination. That's your biofield responding to the energetic signature of the space. 5. Your own fragmented consciousness, internal. This is the one people miss. Every time you leave a part of your consciousness in the past, ruminating on old wounds, reliving trauma, holding grudges, you're creating an internal energetic drain. Part of you is stuck in the past, and your present self is constantly feeding energy back to that stuck fragment. All of these anchors function the same way. They create electromagnetic tethers that siphon your biophotonic field and leave you depleted. And until you identify them, map them, and sever them at the quantum level, you'll stay trapped in the cycle. Mapping the quantum entanglement of vitality. Now that you understand what is draining you, let's talk about how it's happening at the quantum level. Because if you want to break these bonds, you need to understand the architecture of energetic entanglement. The biofield as a coherent light-based system. Your biofield, the electromagnetic field generated by your body, is not just a random cloud of energy. It's a coherent system. Think of it like a hologram. Every part of the hologram contains information about the whole. And the hologram only works if the light creating it is coherent, meaning all the light waves are in phase, organized, and stable. When your biofield is coherent, you experience mental clarity, emotional stability, physical vitality, a sense of being centered or grounded, strong boundaries, access to intuition and creativity. But when your biofield becomes fragmented, when the coherence breaks down, you experience the opposite, mental fog, emotional volatility, physical fatigue, a sense of being scattered or all over the place, porous boundaries, disconnection from intuition and creativity. What causes fragmentation? Unwanted external observation and interaction. In quantum physics, observation changes the state of the observed system. When someone observes you, when they direct their attention, their judgment, their expectations, their need toward you, they're not just perceiving you. They're influencing your quantum state. And if that observation is invasive, demanding, or parasitic, it fragments your coherence. This is why you feel drained after spending time with certain people, even if the interaction seemed fine on the surface. Their energetic observation of you, their need, their judgment, their projection, created microfractures in your biofield. Non-local circuits, the quantum siphon. Here's where it gets even more interesting. In quantum mechanics, entangled particles can influence each other instantaneously, regardless of distance. This is called non-locality. The same principle applies to energetic bonds. Once an electromagnetic tether forms between you and another person, or system, or environment, the tether functions as a non-local circuit. Distance doesn't matter. Time doesn't matter. The connection persists. This is why you can be physically away from someone, maybe you haven't seen them in months, and still feel drained when you think about them. The tether is still active, the circuit is still siphoning your vitality. And here's the disturbing part. The tether doesn't just siphon energy randomly, it siphons your unique frequency. Every person has a unique electromagnetic signature, a specific frequency pattern that defines who you are at the quantum level. This signature contains your creativity, your vitality, your life force, your essence. When an energetic leech attaches to you, they're not just taking generic energy. They're siphoning your specific frequency and using it to stabilize their own system or to feed external agendas. In some cases, this is unconscious, a depleted person drawing on your vitality to feel better. In other cases, and this is where it gets dark, it's intentional. There are systems, technologies, and even individuals who have learned to consciously harvest the bio-photonic emissions of others to fuel their own agendas. Whether it's conscious or unconscious, the result is the same. You're being drained, and you need to cut the circuit. Visualizing the energetic streams. Before you can sever an energetic tether, you need to see it, not literally with your physical eyes, but with your mind's eye, your inner perception. This is not woo-woo visualization. This is a necessary step in the quantum disruption process, because what you can perceive, you can influence. Here's the practice. Step 1. Enter a quiet state. Sit or lie down in a quiet space. Close your eyes. Take several deep breaths. Allow your nervous system to settle. Step 2. Scan your field. Bring your awareness to your body and the space around it. Imagine your biofield is a luminous egg of light extending about 3 feet in all directions. Notice where the light feels strong and where it feels weak or dim. Step 3. Identify the tethers. Now, allow your awareness to expand beyond your immediate field. Ask yourself, who or what is draining my energy right now? Don't force an answer. Just allow images, sensations, or names to arise. As they arise, visualize them as threads or cords extending from your biofield toward the person, place, or system. These are the electromagnetic tethers. Notice where they attach to your field. Common attachment points. Solar plexus, personal power. Heart, emotional connection. Throat, expression and truth. Third eye, mental energy and attention. Root, survival and security. Step 4, assess the flow. For each tether, notice, is energy flowing out of you toward them? Is it a one-way drain, or is there a reciprocal exchange? If it's a drain, if you see or sense your light flowing out and nothing coming back, that's a parasitic tether. Step 5, make a list. Open your eyes and write down what you perceived. Names, places, systems, technologies. This is your energetic drain map. Now you're ready to sever the bonds. The mechanism of targeted quantum decoherence. All right, you've identified the leeches. You've mapped the tethers. Now comes the most important part, cutting the bonds at the quantum level. This is not about setting boundaries in the conventional sense, though that may be part of the process. This is about intentionally collapsing the wave function of the energetic drain. Let me explain. The 2026 Quantum Disruption Protocols. In quantum physics, the wave function represents all possible states of a system existing simultaneously. When you observe the system, the wave function collapses into one definite state. The same principle applies to energetic tethers. Right now, the tether exists in a state of coherent entanglement. It's stable, it's persistent, it's actively draining you. But tethers are not permanent structures. They're held in place by your continued participation in the entanglement. Every time you think about the person and feel drained, you're reinforcing the tether. Every time you engage with the technology compulsively, you're feeding the tether. Every time you ruminate on the past or worry about the future, you're maintaining the tether. The tether exists because your consciousness is entangled with it. So to collapse the tether, you need to change your observation, not through denial or suppression. Through quantum decoherence, the intentional disruption of the coherent pattern that's holding the tether in place. The decoherence process. Here's the step-by-step protocol. Step 1. Re-enter the quiet state. Return to the meditative state you used to map the tethers. Eyes closed, breath steady, awareness on your biofield. Step 2. Focus on one tether at a time. Choose one parasitic tether to work with. Visualize it clearly. See the cord extending from your field to the external anchor. Step 3. Shift your observation. Here's the key. Stop seeing the tether as a solid, permanent structure. Instead, see it for what it truly is, a probabilistic pattern held in place by repeated observation. Visualize the tether not as a rope, but as a stream of particles, billions of tiny light points held together by coherence. Now, introduce decoherence. Imagine the particles beginning to vibrate chaotically. The coherence is breaking down. The stream is becoming unstable. Step 4. Introduce the disruptive frequency. Now, generate a powerful emotion, anger, defiance, or fierce protectiveness of your energy. This is not about hatred. This is about sovereignty. From that emotional state, send a pulse of energy through the tether, not to the other person, but to the tether itself. Imagine this pulse as a shockwave that shatters the coherence of the tether. The particles scatter. The pattern collapses. Step 5. Sever the connection. Now, visualize yourself cutting the tether. Use whatever imagery works for you. Scissors, a blade of light, a beam of energy, your own hands. As you cut, say, internally or aloud, I sever this bond. I reclaim my energy. I release this entanglement. I am sovereign. Feel the tether dissolve. See the particles scatter into the void. The connection is gone. Step 6. Seal your field. Immediately after severing the tether, visualize your biofield sealing at the point of attachment. Imagine a patch of brilliant golden light filling the space where the tether was attached. Your field is now whole, intact, sovereign. Step 7. Repeat for each tether. Go through this process for every parasitic tether you identified. Take your time. This is sacred work. Some tethers will dissolve easily. Others, especially long-standing ones, may require multiple sessions. That's okay. You're disrupting patterns that have been in place for years, maybe decades. Be patient. Be persistent. The structural integrity collapse. What you've just done is not symbolic, it's quantum. By shifting your observation of the tether from a solid structure to a probabilistic pattern, and then introducing decoherence, you've collapsed the wave function of the energetic drain. The tether can no longer maintain its structural integrity. It dissolves. And here's the beautiful part. Once a tether is severed at the quantum level, it's difficult, sometimes impossible, for it to reform unless you consciously allow it. This is not temporary relief. This is permanent energetic liberation. Reclaiming your sovereign frequency. Severing the tethers is only the first part. Now comes the reclamation. Because when you've been drained for a long time, when your energy has been flowing out through multiple tethers, parts of your consciousness, your vitality, your essence are scattered across the quantum field, entangled with the systems and people who are draining you. To become fully sovereign, you need to call that energy back. The fragmented consciousness retrieval. Think of it like this. Every time you gave your energy to someone or something parasitically, you left a piece of yourself with them. That piece is not gone. It's entangled. And now that you've severed the tethers, you can pull it back. This is an ancient shamanic practice known as soul retrieval, but we're going to frame it in quantum terms. The process. Step 1. Return to the meditative state. Once again, enter the quiet, centered space. This time, your field should already feel lighter, less burdened, since you've severed the tethers. Step 2. Scan for fragmentation. Bring your awareness to your biofield. Notice if there are areas that still feel dim, weak, or empty. These are the places where energy is still missing. Step 3. Call your energy back. Place your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and speak this command aloud or internally. I call back all fragments of my consciousness, all pieces of my vitality, all parts of my essence that have been scattered across time and space. I command them to return to me now. I reclaim my wholeness. I reclaim my power. Step 4. Visualize the return now. Visualize streams of light, golden, brilliant, radiant, flowing back toward you from all directions. These are the fragments of your energy returning. See them entering your biofield and integrating back into your core. Feel the sensation of fullness, of completion, as each fragment returns. Step 5. Breathe them in. As the light streams return, breathe deeply and consciously. With each inhale, imagine pulling more of your scattered energy back into your center. Continue this until you feel complete, until your field feels full, bright, and whole. Step 6. Seal and stabilize. Once all the fragments have returned, place both hands on your heart. Visualize your entire biofield glowing with brilliant, coherent light. Say, internally or aloud, I am whole, I am complete, I am sovereign, my energy is mine alone. The sensation of internal pressure. When you successfully reclaim your scattered energy, you'll notice a distinct physical sensation, internal pressure. This is not uncomfortable. It's the feeling of your bio-photonic field becoming dense, coherent, and powerful. It might feel like a fullness in your chest, a tingling throughout your body, a sense of being more here than you've felt in years, a groundedness and stability, a quiet, unshakable power. This is your vitality returning. This is the bio-photonic leak sealing. This is your nervous system stabilizing, and from this state, you're no longer vulnerable to parasitic attachment. The nervous system stabilization. When your energy is scattered, your nervous system is in a constant state of low-level stress. It senses the depletion and tries to compensate, which keeps you in sympathetic activation, fight/flight. But when your energy returns, when your field becomes coherent and whole, your nervous system down-regulates. You drop into parasympathetic activation, rest/digest. This is when healing happens. This is when clarity returns. This is when you feel like yourself again. And this is when you can transition from defense to offense, activating the high-frequency manifestation engine. Now that you're no longer leaking energy, now that you've reclaimed your scattered vitality, you have access to something extraordinary, your full power. Most people never experience this because they're in a constant state of depletion. They're always operating at 30%, 50%, maybe 70% of their capacity. But you're at 100%, maybe more. And from this state, you're not just protecting yourself from future drains. You're calibrating your field to become a manifestation engine, Calibrating to a singular high vibration frequency. When your energy is scattered, your electromagnetic signature is chaotic. You're broadcasting multiple frequencies simultaneously: fear, hope, doubt, desire, resentment, gratitude, all mixed together. This chaotic signal creates chaotic results, mixed manifestations, inconsistent outcomes. But when your energy is unified, when all the scattered fragments have returned and integrated, you can choose a singular frequency to broadcast, and that singular frequency becomes a reality-bending force. Here's how to calibrate. Step 1. Choose your frequency. What state of being do you want to embody? What frequency do you want to broadcast into the quantum field? Examples: abundance, love, peace, power, creativity, joy, certainty. Choose one. You can work with others later, but start with one. Step 2. Generate the frequency in your body. This is not about thinking the frequency. It's about being it. Close your eyes. Bring to mind a time when you felt this state fully. What did it feel like in your body? What sensations accompanied it? If you can't recall a memory, imagine what it would feel like. Use your imagination to generate the sensation. Once you have the feeling, amplify it. Let it fill your chest. Let it radiate through your entire body. Let it expand beyond your body into your biofield. Step 3. Anchor it now. Place your hand on your heart and speak this command. This is my frequency. This is my signature. This is what I broadcast into the quantum field. I am abundance, love, peace, power, etc. I embody this frequency fully now and always. Step 4. Stabilize it. Spend 10 to 15 minutes every day generating and stabilizing this frequency. Over time, it will become your default state, your baseline. And when this happens, your entire reality will reorganize around this frequency. The repulsion field, automatic leech protection. Here's the beautiful thing about operating from a high, coherent frequency. Parasitic entities can't attach to you. Why? Because parasites operate at low frequencies: fear, neediness, chaos, depletion. When you're vibrating at a high frequency, there's no resonance, there's no match. They literally can't latch on. It's like trying to connect a 110-volt appliance to a 220-volt outlet. The mismatch makes connection impossible. So by calibrating to a high vibration frequency, you're not just reclaiming your energy, you're creating an automatic repulsion field that prevents future parasitic attachment. This doesn't mean toxic people won't try to drain you. They will, but they'll bounce off your field. The tethers won't form, and they'll unconsciously move away from you because your frequency is uncomfortable for them. This is sovereignty, not through constant vigilance and defense, but through frequency calibration. Manifestation through coherent quantum signature. Now, let's talk about the offensive power of a unified field. When your biofield is coherent, when you're broadcasting a singular high vibration frequency, you become a quantum transmitter. Your field is now a powerful electromagnetic signal broadcasting into the quantum field, and the quantum field responds. This is the mechanism behind manifestation, not law of attraction in the vague, magical sense, but quantum field interaction through coherent electromagnetic signaling. Here's the protocol for reality-bending manifestation. Step 1. From your unified state, identify a desired outcome. What do you want to manifest? Be specific. Not, I want more money. Yes, I want to receive $10,000 in unexpected income within the next 30 days. Step 2. Embody the feeling of already having it. Don't visualize it as a future event. Feel it as a present reality. What does it feel like to already have the outcome? Relief? Excitement? Gratitude? Power? Generate that feeling in your body. Let it fill your biofield. Step 3. Broadcast the signal. From this state, feeling as if the outcome is already real, hold the intention for 5 to 10 minutes. You're not trying to make it happen. You're broadcasting the frequency of it already being done. Your coherent biofield is transmitting this signal into the quantum field. Step 4. Release and trust. After 10 minutes, let it go completely. Don't obsess. Don't check for results. Trust that the signal has been transmitted and the field is reorganizing to match it. Step 5. Take inspired action. This is not passive manifestation. You'll receive intuitive nudges, ideas, impulses, synchronicities. Follow them. These are the field responding to your signal and guiding you toward the outcome. When your field is coherent, manifestation is not a gamble, it's physics. The dark arts, recognizing intentional parasitism. Up until now, we've mostly talked about unconscious energy drains, people who are depleted and unconsciously siphoning your vitality. But we need to address the shadow side, intentional parasitism. There are individuals, systems, and technologies that have learned to consciously harvest biophotonic emissions to fuel their own agendas. This is not conspiracy theory. This is energetic warfare, and it's happening. The conscious energy harvesters. Who are they? 1. Narcissists and psychopaths. These individuals have learned, often unconsciously, sometimes consciously, to feed on the emotional reactions of others. They provoke, they manipulate, they create drama. Why? Because the emotional discharge you produce when triggered is a source of energy for them. This is why they never seem to get tired of conflict, because they're feeding on it. 2. Cult leaders and manipulative teachers. Spiritual teachers, gurus, coaches, or leaders who position themselves as the sole source of truth and demand total devotion are often, not always, but often, parasitic. They're not teaching you to become sovereign. They're teaching you to give your power to them. And they're feeding on the devotion, the attention, the energy you direct toward them. 3. Corporations and algorithms. Yes, even non-human entities can be parasitic. Social media algorithms are designed to capture and hold your attention. Attention is energy. The more attention you give, the more energy you're feeding into the system. The algorithm is not sentient, but it functions like a parasite nonetheless. 4. Occult practitioners. This is the darkest level and the rarest. There are practitioners of occult arts who knowingly create energetic attachments to others to siphon their vitality or manipulate their reality. If you've been involved in occult practices, worked with someone who practices dark magic, or even just been the target of someone's intense ill will, you may have intentional parasitic attachments. How to recognize intentional parasitism. The signs are usually more intense than unconscious drains, sudden, severe fatigue after interacting with a specific person, nightmares or disturbing dreams featuring that person, a sense of being watched or monitored, intrusive thoughts that don't feel like your own, physical symptoms, headaches, nausea, chest tightness that appear when you think of them, a feeling of being hooked or obsessed with them, even if you don't want to be. If you suspect intentional parasitism, the decoherence protocol still works, but you'll need to add additional layers of protection, which we'll cover next. Advanced protection protocols. Once you've severed the parasitic tethers and reclaimed your energy, you need to ensure they don't reform. Here are advanced protection protocols for maintaining your energetic sovereignty. Protocol 1. The daily field scan. Every morning, spend 5 minutes scanning your biofield for new attachments. Close your eyes. Visualize your field as a luminous egg of light. Notice if any dark spots, threads, or intrusions have appeared. If you find any, immediately use the decoherence protocol to sever them. This daily maintenance prevents attachments from becoming entrenched. Protocol 2. The energetic firewall. Before entering environments where you know there will be parasitic entities, toxic workplaces, family gatherings, crowded spaces, install an energetic firewall. Visualize your biofield surrounded by a layer of impenetrable light, like a force field. Set the intention. This field allows nourishing connections and repels all parasitic attachments. Trust that the firewall is active and will hold. This is not about closing yourself off to all connection. It's about selective permeability, allowing in what serves you, blocking what drains you. Protocol 3. The cord-cutting ritual. Once a week, or as needed, perform a comprehensive cord-cutting ritual where you sever all tethers, even ones you might have missed. Enter a meditative state. Visualize yourself surrounded by dozens or hundreds of cords extending in all directions. Don't try to identify each one individually, just see them all. Now, visualize a brilliant blade of light sweeping 360 degrees around you, severing all cords simultaneously. See them dissolve, reclaim your energy, seal your field. This is the powerful reset that ensures no hidden tethers are draining you. Protocol 4, the mirror shield. If someone is intentionally trying to drain you, attacking you energetically, or sending you ill will, use the mirror shield. Visualize your biofield surrounded by a layer of reflective, mirror-like light. Set the intention. Any energy sent to harm me is reflected back to its source. I am protected. I am sovereign. This doesn't send harm back to the person. That would create karmic entanglement. It simply returns their energy to them and prevents it from penetrating your field. Protocol 5, the frequency lock. Once you've calibrated to your chosen high vibration frequency, lock it in. From your unified state, visualize a golden key turning in a lock at the center of your chest. Hear the click. Say, "My frequency is locked. I am stable. I am sovereign. No external force can disrupt my coherence." This creates a quantum anchor that makes it extremely difficult for your frequency to be lowered or destabilized by external influences. The liberation, life after energetic sovereignty. So what happens when you successfully break all the energetic leeches, reclaim your vitality, and stabilize in a high coherence frequency? Everything changes. Not gradually, not subtly, dramatically. The physical transformation. Within days of severing parasitic tethers and reclaiming your energy, you'll notice explosive energy. You wake up feeling rested. You move through the day without crashing. You have energy left over at the end of the day. Mental clarity. The fog lifts. Your mind is sharp, quick, creative. Ideas flow. Problems that seemed insurmountable become solvable. Physical vitality. Your body feels lighter. Chronic pain or tension often dissolves. You look more vibrant. People comment that you seem different. Emotional resilience. You're no longer reactive. Drama slides off you. You're calm, centered, unshakable. This is what it feels like to operate at 100% capacity. Most people have never experienced this because they've been drained their entire lives. The relational transformation. Your relationships will reorganize. People who were parasitic will either A. transform. Some people, when they can no longer drain you, will be forced to find their own source of vitality. They'll grow, they'll heal, and the relationship will become balanced and nourishing. B. exit. Others will be unable or unwilling to change. They'll become uncomfortable around your new frequency and will naturally drift away. Let them go. This is not loss. This is liberation. New people will appear. People who match your frequency. People who are sovereign, coherent, and vital. These relationships will feel easy, nourishing, reciprocal. You'll wonder why you tolerated the old dynamics for so long. The reality-bending transformation. This is where it gets wild. When you're operating from a unified, high-coherence field, the quantum field responds to you differently. Synchronicities multiply. Opportunities appear. Luck increases. Things you've been trying to manifest for years suddenly snap into reality with ease. Why? Because your signal is now coherent, powerful, and uninterrupted. You're no longer a scattered, chaotic transmitter sending mixed signals into the field. You're a laser-focused, high-powered quantum broadcaster. And the field has no choice but to respond. This is not magic. This is physics. The sovereign architect emerges. Once you've broken the energetic leeches, reclaimed your vitality, and stabilized in coherence, you're no longer at the mercy of external forces. You're no longer drained by parasites. You're no longer reactive to chaos. You're no longer trapped in depletion. You are a sovereign architect of your own reality. And from this place, you don't just survive, you thrive. You create, you manifest, you shape the quantum field around you according to your will. This is the promise of energetic sovereignty, and it's available to you right now. The integration, living as a sovereign being. So you've done the work, you've severed the tethers, you've reclaimed your energy, you've calibrated to a high frequency. Now what? Now you integrate, you live it, you embody it, you maintain it. Energetic sovereignty is not a one-time achievement. It's a daily practice, a way of being. Here's how to maintain it. The daily sovereignty practice. Every morning, scan your field, check for new attachments, recalibrate your frequency. Spend 5 to 10 minutes generating your chosen high vibration state. Set your energetic boundaries. Install your firewall. Lock your frequency. State your intention. I am sovereign. My energy is mine. I choose who and what I engage with. Every evening, review the day. Did you give your energy away unconsciously? Did you notice any drains? Sever any new tethers. Use the Decoherence protocol on anything that formed during the day. Reclaim scattered energy. Call back any fragments that leaked out. Seal and stabilize. Ensure your field is whole before sleep. This daily practice takes 10 to 20 minutes total, and it ensures you stay sovereign. The red flags to watch for. Even with daily practice, you'll be tested. Watch for these red flags that indicate you're being drained. Sudden fatigue after interacting with someone, obsessive thoughts about a person or situation, a sense of heaviness or fogginess, difficulty saying no or setting boundaries, compulsive checking of phone, social media, feeling not like yourself. When you notice these signs, immediately stop what you're doing. Breathe deeply for 60 seconds. Scan for tethers. Sever anything you find. Reclaim your energy. Return to your coherent state. The faster you catch the drain, the easier it is to correct. The community of sovereignty. One of the most powerful things you can do is surround yourself with other sovereign beings. When you're in relationship with people who are also energetically sovereign, who have done this work, who maintain their coherence, who respect boundaries, the dynamic is completely different. Instead of draining each other, you amplify each other. Your coherent fields resonate and create a larger, more powerful field. You inspire and uplift each other. This is what true community feels like. Not parasitic, not codependent, but sovereign beings choosing to connect from a place of wholeness. Seek these people out. They're rare, but they're out there. And if you can't find them in your immediate environment, connect digitally with communities like this one, people who are on the path of energetic sovereignty. The responsibility of power. Once you've reclaimed your full vitality and calibrated to a high frequency, you have power, real power. The power to influence the quantum field, the power to manifest, the power to shape reality. With that power comes responsibility. Don't use your coherence to manipulate others. Don't use your frequency to dominate or control. Use it to create, to heal, to inspire, to uplift. Be the lighthouse, not the storm. The world needs sovereign beings who can hold coherence in the face of chaos, who can model what's possible, who can show others the path. You are one of those beings. And now that you've broken the energetic leeches and reclaimed your vitality, you have a responsibility to live from that power, not selfishly, but in service to the highest good. Conclusion: the sovereign future. So here we are at the end of this exploration. But it's not really an ending. It's a beginning. You've learned that the fatigue, the fog, the depletion you've been experiencing is not just physical, it's energetic. You're being drained by electromagnetic tethers that form between your biofield and parasitic anchors, people, systems, technologies, environments. You've learned how to map these tethers, how to sever them at the quantum level through targeted decoherence, and how to reclaim your scattered vitality. You've learned how to calibrate to a high coherence frequency that not only protects you from future parasitic attachment, but also turns you into a reality-bending manifestation engine. And you've learned how to maintain your energetic sovereignty through daily practice, vigilant awareness, and conscious choice. This is not theory. This is not metaphor. This is quantum physics applied to your biofield, and it works. So the question now is, will you do the work? Will you take the time to scan your field, identify the leeches, and sever the bonds? Will you reclaim your scattered energy and integrate it back into your core? Will you calibrate to a singular high vibration frequency and broadcast it into the quantum field? Will you step into your role as a sovereign architect of your own reality? The choice is yours. It's always been yours. But now you have the knowledge, you have the protocols, you have the power. The leeches only drain you if you allow them to. The tethers only persist if you maintain them. The depletion only continues if you accept it as inevitable. But it's not inevitable. It's optional. You can break free. You can reclaim your vitality. You can become sovereign. Starting right now, starting today, thank you for joining me here on Quantum Incarnate for this deep dive into the quantum science of breaking energetic leeches and reclaiming your vitality. If this has shifted something in how you understand your energy and your power, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Share your experiences, your breakthroughs, your questions. This community is here to support your journey to sovereignty. And if you found value in this exploration, if it opened your eyes to the invisible forces draining you and gave you the tools to break free, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video, where we'll continue to decode the quantum field and reveal the hidden mechanics of reality. Remember, scan your field, sever the leeches, reclaim your vitality, and step into your power as a sovereign being. Until next time, this is Quantum Incarnate. Stay coherent, stay protected, and keep architecting your reality from a place of unshakable power.